Hey, my loves, how are we? All right, so if there are some challenges going on, which I can clearly see, there are some decisions, there's some challenges, there's some chaos energy going on here, which ultimately, brings confusion and wanting to take action, like this restless feeling that you need to do something about something, right? To either prevent something from getting worse or to contain it. Basically, you have this instinctual energy inside of you that you need to act on something, right? Something has gotten a little out of control. So I did roll the astrology dice today, and I didn't want to forget anything, so I'm going to actually read it out of the book, because every word I was hearing, every one of these words are important for every single person listening to this video. And we are all a collective, right? So all of our energy intertwines with each other. When one of us are hurting, that is affecting all of us. When one of us are out of balance, it is affecting all of us. We're here to help one another, right? We are each other. So first we got Libra. You could be a Libra, but this is just basically what's going on right now, okay? You do not have to be a Libra, but Libra is balance, right? Balance in life, harmony, channeling good feelings. So even through the midst of this chaos, you can still channel happiness and good feelings, just feeling good through any one of us. Okay, you are not doing this alone. You are not alone. You are never alone. And any time that you need energy for anything, or clarity, or just balance, peace of mind, you can channel that from any one of us. We are all connected. And you can also do it to your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors. There's a pretty big message with the ancestors. We are all healing our ancestral path. You knew this coming in here, so this was not, this is just a thing that you have to do coming to this realm. When you go into a bloodline, there's things that you have to heal, and we are all one. So we all need to do this together. And it can be, and I'm getting that some of the, actually a lot of the reason why you are going through and why you have gone through a lot of the things in your life that you didn't really understand why, right? What did I do to deserve all of this? Or why would this happen and this and this? You know what I mean? And a lot of it is from your ancestors. It's from your bloodline. You were born into this bloodline of yours, and you are clearing out a lot of karma at this time. This is a massive shift. The earth is awakening, and we are clearing out thousands of years of karma, okay? And it's not easy. So when you're in them dark spaces, my personal advice is there's always a speck of light somewhere. Just focus on anything that will, get you through. You heal. Ask yourself, why do you feel this way? try to get to the bottom line. But if you can't, sometimes it's just riding the wave, acknowledging all your emotions about what is going on, right? Just acknowledging it and looking at it from like an observer point of view and let it pass, you know. Sometimes riding that wave is not taking action and forcefully doing it, you know. It's kind of just letting go, going up, and then you'll notice you'll float right on top of it and you'll just kind of go with it. The water will calm soon. Channeling good feelings and finding peace amid chaos, right? So there is some chaotic type of energy that is around at this time. And it could be, you know, there's a lot of things this could be, but there's a lot of shifts that are affecting people in many, many ways. There's solar storms. There's a lot of things going on right now. And that's why your energy feels a little chaotic. That's what it's, you know, you feel like you have to do something. You feel like you have to act upon something. But I'm really getting that it's just about riding it. Like, just finding your inner peace. Like, and it's not avoiding the problem by not doing anything about it. It's just, you're not going to find the answer when you're in that chaotic state. And sometimes you can't do anything about anything. So it's better if you just stay in the most calm type of energy that you can until it rides itself out, right? So Uranus is all about inspiration, change, chaotic feelings. Chaotic feelings. See, there's something chaotic about this. Rebellious nature and reformation, right? And what's interesting about that is we got the number 8, okay? I decided to use my phone after all, which I probably should have did. Like, I started out on my phone and then I'm like, no, I'm going to use the laptop. And then the camera kind of sucks. Should just use my phone, whatever. Okay, but people who have been watching me for a while, you already know I've been having issues with this, like, for a while. But anyways, number 8 is the house that represents death and thus transformations. Because we can't grow, and we're not going to change anything unless something is there to give us that friction, to give us that contrast, right? That is how we grow. That is how we transform, believe it or not. Like, and your shadow aspect of yourself, you need that aspect of yourself. It's there as a tool to let you, so that way you can get to know you, the aspect of you. You are a fragmentation of Source, and Source wants to know thyself, right? So we are all split up. We are all pieces of one, okay? Just like in a body, we have the heart, we have lungs, we have all these organs, but inside of those, there's cells, there's atoms, right? They don't know that they're a part of a bigger system. They don't identify as me, right? Like this person, they identify with whatever's going on. You know what I mean? Like, we are all part of that too. Like, we are part of something way bigger that we cannot comprehend, right? But we all need to do our part. And we're going to transform beautifully. It could mean literal death or birth. So somebody could be, you know, and I'm sorry if you are going through that, because no matter what, there's pain that comes with that, even if you do know that there is no actual death, that they just go into a different form, the light form. It's still hard to deal with that pain and that loss that you feel, but do know that you can always talk to them, and you will get answers, okay? You will get different things that come up, and know that is from them. Nothing is a coincidence, okay? Know that they are speaking to you in the way that they are trying to get your attention, that they know that you and them have that connection. So when you feel that, you know that's them. Don't doubt yourself. So debts, inheritances, dangers, but also money. So there could be, chaos revolving around these things, around maybe your money, around maybe some type of inheritance you're supposed to get. Maybe it's about you transforming, and you have to let your old self go, which is scary, and like jump into like this unknown reality that you've never experienced before, because all of the ways that you think things are supposed to happen, or that you know how things work, are all from your past experiences. So if you've never experienced what is about to happen, there's no way that you could possibly prepare or comprehend what's coming, but don't let and that is a big message I was getting, was get out of your own way. There's something about getting out of your own way, like getting your ego out of the way, your pride, what you feel is supposed to happen and how, and kind of just go with the flow, right? It's huge. Go with the flow. There is something about resting and recharge, and also candles. So you may want to light a candle, because this could help your state of mind. All right? This could help you. So when you feel chaotic, you can light a candle and you can focus on the candle, right? And then that takes away from all of the chaos in your mind, because you are focusing on something. And you may even get a download from it. You may receive something that you could do that could help the situation. But I don't feel like it's really like an acting of some sort of doing something that's going to change everything. I feel like there's something that just needs to play out. And I feel that forgiveness is a really big part of this. Forgiving yourself, forgiving all that is involved, and trying not to judge. Trying not to judge the other people, trying not to judge yourself, trying not to judge the situation. Just knowing that somehow, some way, that this is a cycle and it needs to play out for it to be over and not to have to go through it again. All right? And okay, so we do have the 7th house and partners, but in this card right here that came out, right? So, I'm trying to test out the camera, y'all. Okay. Yeah, thank you for having patience with me, but, I really want you guys to see these cards, because it activates things within inside of you. So the 7th house is about partners, business. This could be business partners. This is like relationships, right? The number 30, you could be 31. You could be born on March 1st. 31 could be a significant day for you. All right. But there is something about community and partners and business. All right. And choosing your path may not look like what other people may perceive it, or there's something about choosing your own path and not worrying about what other people are going to do or think, or that something needs you for you to be there, or it's gonna fall apart. There's something about following your own fulfillment, having that hope, having that love for yourself, and the love for your own journey, the love for your ancestors, for healing all of this. This is a healing journey, because within healing, that is when you are truly able to open up to yourself and align to the true you and find out who you truly are and what all of this really is, you know, because you are a very valuable, important part of this whole system. Lack of better words, it's the whole system, you know, this whole earthly realm and just everything, just life in general. And you know, what is life to you? What are you trying to figure out? What is there a deep desire for you to have knowledge of? What knowledge have you been seeking? There's something that has been sparking your interest. There's something that's been sparking your interest. What is that? Is it the chakras? Have you been interested in the chakras? There's definitely something. And then there's astrology, chakras. There's the planets and the solar system in general, ETs, you know, like what has been, there's letting go of pain, there's recovering, there's definitely something about moving on, because that came in yesterday's reading, something about moving on, something about releasing this pain, releasing this burden of, and what I was getting today is a lot of it is ancestral. It's you're healing yourself. You don't understand why all of this stuff keeps happening, but you can kind of see the cycle now. You can kind of see the pattern here. So now it's time to break that pattern. What patterns are there that you need to break? There goes the sun. Happiness, baby. Happiness. So this is success. The sun card is so very powerful. You may watch tarot readings a lot, so you're kind of getting used to seeing the sun, you know. But the sun is so powerful. It is so powerful. That is pure bliss. That is pure happiness. That is pure happiness no matter what your external surroundings are. And you can have this at any time. You can tap into this at any given time. Knowing that nothing is happening to you, it is happening for you. Having that optimism, that confidence just to keep moving forward no matter what. So I feel like somebody has been isolating themselves from people, places, and things. There's been some challenges. There's been some competition. There's clashing of, I feel like this has to do with your home. Your close friends and family. Your stability. How you feel because we are all humans, right? And humans running we're like packs, like we need other people, right? And we need to fit in for survival. This is how it's been for so many years. In order to survive, you have to be liked and you have to fit in somewhere, right? You have there's certain little communities. And I feel like you are being asked to break this pattern, to go a different direction, even though other people are not going to agree with you. The way that you grew up, or these belief systems that have been implanted in you, I feel like you are in the process of breaking these. And this is huge, all right? But it is very scary at the same time. There's definitely some toxic energies around you. something is really sucking your energy, all right? And I feel like it's different people. And I feel like it is time to break this chain. It's time to break this pattern so you can find your true happiness. Because you are a leader. You're compassionate. There's something about balancing the feminine and the masculine energies within you. And recognizing yourself, which then in return, the public is going to recognize you. Recognizing there's a much bigger system and a lot more going on here than you could possibly comprehend. You are going to triumph the adversity though. You are going to break through this storm, and how you're going to do that is by resting, by recharging. I feel like there is a little bit of an isolation period at this time to really find out who you are without other people putting their 2 cents in. You may feel alone sometimes, but I really feel like this is necessary for you to really find out who you are. You may want to look up the planet Uranus, because there's something very powerful about that planet. I'm trying to say something. Uranus is Aquarius. It's about originality. And there's a shock value to it. Innovation. So yeah, something is not what you expected from your prior experiences doing things. Something you did not see something coming. And this is what's probably causing all of the chaotic type of energy within you. And this is actually going to be causing you to go through a transformation of some sort. You are going to get out of this very much stronger and more aware. And yeah, there goes justice, which justice is about karma, universal laws. I feel like you are learning more about universal laws, and I feel like whatever this is that you are going through is helping you to realign to the love and hope and the fulfillment within inside of yourself, to align with you and what makes you happy. Because I feel like without whatever is going on right now, I feel like you had your focus on other things, and now you are taking it back and you are coming back to yourself. You are coming back to your roots. You are coming back to what you need to do for your own happiness. I feel like you are now putting your happiness first. You are now valuing your opinions. You are valuing your voice. You are valuing the way that you see things, the way that... And I feel like you are open to learn. I feel like you are really searching for different types of knowledge, like sacred knowledge. I feel like you have a lot of knowledge within inside of you, and you are awakening all of it. You are awakening your cells. You are awakening your body. You are raising to a higher frequency, which can be very uncomfortable because you are not used to it, right? It's different. There's a detox stage too of everything that you used to do, eat, see, the perspective. You have to flush out the old perspective, right? In order to fully integrate the new one. And this can be difficult sometimes. And it makes you feel like there's movement, like there's a movement, you gotta do something, but I feel like it's inside of you. I feel like you are doing this, and I feel like rest And just recharging is really the answer. Just sitting with yourself, maybe practicing meditation. Maybe you do meditation, but really listening to what you hear, see, taste, and smell when you get up in the morning, when you're still in that mode of switching back to this reality, right? There's something about doing that, and you're gonna just know something is going to come up, and you are just going to know it. And basically, I feel like there's been some resistance, there's been some avoiding some type of change because there's like a disaster you feel that is gonna happen, but I feel like it's happening no matter what. And I feel like you saving your energy for what is to come is really the answer for you to recharge and to be ready for the next chapter of your life, because it's not going to be like what you've already gone through. There's some sort of truth that you really are awakening to, your own truth. And I feel like accountability has a lot to do with this too. Not blaming other people for everything going on in your life, and it includes the ancestors too, because you agreed to come here. You are the next. You came here to take on that, right? And it can really feel like you're jumping in front of a train sometimes and being like, hey, but it's worth it in the end. Like, you knew you could do this when you came here. And just taking accountability for you. And seeing how everybody is you. So just taking accountability and then forgiving. Taking accountability for the energies that are around you and forgiving them and releasing all judgment. And then inviting love and just putting love on everything. And I feel like this is going to do a lot. I know it may seem kind of... This is going to make sense to who it's for. Because you are very exhausted and you're just going to keep being stressed out and in despair until you just put your hands up, not judge, accept things for what they are, forgiving everything and everyone, all of the energies, and loving them for what they are and not. And just doing that. That's literally what I keep hearing. There's something about water. You can really definitely heal through water. Taking long baths and showers with the intention of healing, of clearing out any energies that may be stuck in your energy field. In your, maybe even clearing out your chakras, maybe lighting candles around your bathtub, or even while you take a shower. True north, stay true to yourself. Yes, that's what this whole reading is about, is staying true to yourself, even when it may appear to hurt ones that you love, but still staying true to yourself and loving them and not judging anybody and trying not to react. There's something about that action thingy. There's no action that you need to take except for to yourself, if that makes sense. It's really coming back into yourself, resting, taking accountability of everything and just being like, okay, I'm sorry. There's that, oh my gosh, I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, new moon, fresh start, new beginnings. All right. But there's that thing where the guy went to the prison or something like that, or it was an insane asylum. But like it's that starts with the H, I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry, but it's like where it's like you take accountability for the energies and you're like, I'm sorry, thank you, I love you, I forgive you. Might be in there. I think there might be 4 of them, but it's like that. It's like, thank you, I love you, I forgive you, I'm sorry. Like just taking accountability for that energy, because everybody around you is part of you. I feel like I'm chopping this up a little bit. You understand if this is for you, okay? But you are going to be an amazing person, and you just really need to stand your ground and set some very strong boundaries and stay true to yourself and start this new beginning, even if it may seem that you don't have the people that are usually around you, even if it seems like they don't have your back right now. There's something you have to do for yourself, and you can definitely do this and get through this. It's okay to change the direction. It's okay to change the direction in choosing your path. Even if it seems like chaotic or, and see, taking shelter, the answers are within. The answers are within. All right. And number 31 on the clock, which 31. So that is, oh my gosh, discovering the truth. Clear the past and heal the present. Yes. That's what this is about. Breaking these patterns, okay? And doing and how do you find your true north? What brings you joy? What brings you joy? Yes. Really. Go deep and explore your roots. And if you really want to know and you want to find that knowledge, you can do your ancestral, find out where your DNA is, find out what you are a part of, and just keep going breadcrumb by breadcrumb, find out some information on what they may have gone through, and then kind of look back and be like, hey, I kind of see that pattern in my life. So then, and then try to break it one pattern at a time, one chain at a time. All right. Because you are a healer. That healing energy flows through you. And it's all about enjoying the journey. Don't stress yourself out about it. Okay? Don't stress out. Just keep following that. Keep following your true self. Even when it doesn't align with the other people around you. All right. Much love and light. I really hope this helped. Who is for? I do know that my spirit guides will definitely bring you to this video if it is for you. And it's not by coincidence. Nothing is by coincidence. And much love. I love you. You are so very important. And yes, channel any good energy that you need, any type of energy that you ever need, channel it. You have access to this. I am telling you, you have access to everything, okay? So much love and light. And that includes icky, chaotic energies. So set boundaries with them icky, chaotic energies, all right? Because you don't need those no more, because you're learning, you learn what you learn from them and let it go. Let it go. So you can continue to ride this wave that you're on, all right? Because you have a lot of happiness at the end of this, but it's getting through. You don't want to run away from this. Get through this. Keep going. You got this. Things are happening for you, not against you. So try to find out why this would be happening out for you. And you don't need all the answers. You just need to sit with yourself, all right? Just sit with yourself. I love you. Much love and light.